We're all about deep, dramatic glamour with this black cherry makeup look. I, of course, began with a clean, beautiful canvas using my anti-aging skincare products. And then I moved on to my foundation. I have all the primers on, and I am using the full coverage foundation today. My eyebrows are filled in, and I'm ready to go with color. As I mentioned, this is an all-in, deep, dramatic, saturated makeup look. We're going to begin with the eyes and then move down. So in our eye look, I'm going to start with a white satin. So this is a shimmery white. We're going to do a wash over the lid. This is really going to set the color, allow the colors to come through saturated and not get too blended or diffused when I apply them. So I have the primer on, eye primer, of course. Okay, so get the white in. And then you can tell what my favorite eyeshadow color is. This is seriously maybe one of the only eyeshadows I've used all the way through because our colors are so saturated. This one I love so much. This is Hibiscus, and it is a kind of an orangey matte, and I love it. It's so useful. I use it with so many makeup looks. I'm using our thicker angled brush here, brushing this in along the crease in here and a little above it to warm the eye and give it some natural glow. Beautiful. That already looks so great, doesn't it? I love this eyeshadow color, and it looks so great. As it's probably my go-to crease color, and you can pair so many beautiful colors with it. We're going to do the deep color after we do the eyeliners. We're going to jump right in. Now, Anna Kay has a great video on how to do a cat eye for each type, and I watched that, and I've practiced it, and I think I've got it ready to go for you guys. I have shown you in the past how to do it with tape, and that's a great way if you're a beginner. But this way, I thought was a little more user-friendly, and it still works great. So you have to have a very sharpened pencil. So this is our classic black eyeshadow. I'm going to just warm it up a tiny bit on my hand. You just kind of roll it around on your hand right there, warms it up. The key is to take the corner of your eye and go up as high as you want that wing to go, and you make a little dot. Little tiny dot. Don't worry, it's going to be completely blended in by the time we're done. Up a little bit, dot. This is as if you took that bottom lash line and just went up, dot, up, dot. Here we go. Steady hand. I'm not going to talk because this is going to have to require a little bit of thinking on my part here. I'm going to start at that dot and go into the lash line. And don't worry, if it's not perfect, we're going to clean it up. So I'm starting on both eyes evenly because this requires symmetry. Okay, got those wings in. I know it looks a little funky, a little uneven. Don't worry. Trust me, this is a process. Now we're going to fill in that lash line across the top, just with nice little strokes, thickening in that base, filling in any light spaces between the eyelashes. So this trend for fall is the cat eye, the subtle cat eye. So this isn't a full-blown 1960s winged look. This is more of a sophisticated take on that very classic line. Okay, so not bad, right? Pretty good. So if you're like me, eyeliners tend to stick to my eyelids, and I have to set them with a powder. The great thing about this is this allows us to smoothen our lines. So I've got the liner brush, I've got my black eyeshadow. I'm going to tap it in there, then I'm going to tap it on my hand so we don't get fallout. And you're going to take this, and this allows you to fill that in, smooth it in. So it helps you smooth that line of your wing. And the powder sets the cream of the eyeliner so that it doesn't stick to your eyelid later, making you look like a crazy person. I know that's a look, the line in the crease. So if that's your jam, go for it. We are not doing that today, though. This is sophisticated and subtle. Okay. Now, you can take this. You want to just do it slightly because you don't want it, because if I go like this, yeah, it looks like a winged eyeliner, but this is what it looks like when I relax it. So just you want to hold it firmly but not stretch it out. And I'm going to take this brush and just flick. And then you can tap that off. We can flick out there. Great. Now you take your liner brush, and it's got product on it because now you've rubbed some of that eyeliner on it. We're going to bring this into the lower lash. Fill in that space. Just right in there. Then get a little bit on the waterline if you like. Fill in those lashes. This is a dramatic. Pardon, my eyes are a little red. We have filmed 3 different videos today. So washing off my makeup several times. It made my eyes a little red. All right, so that's it. And if you want to, this is a fun one. Take your hands and you wipe up. Woo! And then you just take it and you wipe up. You can see how cool that is. So it fudges it. If you're not super good, drawing a super straight line, that gets the lift and gets it out. Because you don't want that line to be hanging out down here. It's got to have lift. Otherwise, it'll pull your eyes down. And this looks even better when we do the next step. So I've got my angled liner brush. And this is Trinity. So this is our nice, deep, dark burgundy color. We're going to get some on there. It's okay if it's quite a bit, because we want it to be dramatic. We're going to fill along this line. Just go right along on top of it. It's going to add more depth and color. And I may even come in with a little more eyeliner on here so that I know what this. I think I blended a little too much right there. But that's what we get to do. We get to tweak and perfect until we get it exactly how we want it. Because there's no rush. We have all the time in the world. And like there. A little bit right here. This is this beautiful trend we have for fall. It's black cherry. So this is that black cherry. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit, go down under here. Just a little bit. And let's kiss this that deep, dramatic look. It's right under a black line. And we're adding the Trinity in along there. Okay, I'm going to, like I said, bring a little more black. So I want this a bit more saturated right here. And I have to go in because if I try to go out with my eye the way it's shaped, I catch this fold and it looks a little funky. So some of you may do well to draw out. You'll just have to play around with it and see what your eye skin and shape prefers. We go. So you don't want like a super strong eye. This is just subtle. So depending on how much product and how much you swoosh it up at the sides, you can get the look you want. And I don't think this look really comes together until you do the mascara. So I know it looks a little funky right now. Maybe the balance isn't quite there. Wait till we get this luxury mascara on. And I have curled my lashes before we started. You can see this is what really finishes the look. Oh, and let's use my mascara there. To get that. There we go. Want a nice thick coat. And I am going to kind of pull these lashes out of the corner. See what a difference. With mascara, without mascara. You can see it brings the whole look together. Mascara is the key to this. Have fun. Be dramatic, you know. Try this on any old day. It doesn't even have to be a day you're going out. It's just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to look a little fancy today. I'm going to try the dramatic, moody, black cherry, dramatic look. Take those lower lashes, swoop that out at the sides. Here we go. Poor Luke. Okay, now I'm just going to keep going down the face here. We're going to come in, and this is, remind myself, pink mingle blush. So this is a saturated pink. I think pink, we're doing burgundy. I just think it makes it look a little more natural. Tap it off, because this is saturated. We can always add more, but it's very challenging to take away once you get type 4 colors going on your face. Sometimes you just have to start over and wipe your cheeks off and start over again. This is perfect. Just the right amount. Just what I wanted. Go up here. some color back in. Loving it. Okay. Here is the fun part. Now for the lips. I'm using our new Caliente lip liner. It's a beautiful red. We're going to line the lips. This is different from Pinup Girl Red in that it's more deep. Pinup Girl Red is your classic cherry red. This is a deeper red, which blends beautifully to wearing it with burgundies. So it's more red than the burgundy liner, but it's much deeper, a little more saturation. Okay. There. And with our lower line. So I'm going to use the brush with this because we're using quite a few saturated products. So I'm going to blend my line in a little bit. And this is how I'm going to get inside those inner areas. All right. I'm borrowing Not Pill Red from our type 1 friends. We are making this a beautiful crossover. This is a nice bluish red. So this is beautiful. And I'm going to use a brush so we don't get too much. I'm going to focus this in on the outer areas because I'm going to put a beautiful deep gloss on with a high saturation. We're going to get a little bit of an ombre effect with our lips here. Blend that in. Any little touch-ups. A little bit there. Okay. Now for Strut. Strut is a beautiful, deep, saturated burgundy with a shimmery, icy finish. Love this one. Gonna start here. See the saturation? Bring it all the way to the bottom of the lip. And then just lightly blend it out. You'll get most of your color from the top when you rub your lips together. So you just come into your Cupid's bow here. So nice. I just can't think like opera when I finish this makeup look. It just has a very dramatic and theatrical quality to it. I love it. It's so deep and dramatic and beautiful and saturated and so yummy. So try this makeup look. Bring in some deeper, darker colors. You could accent the eyes with a different color if you wanted to, maybe a blue or a green. But today I'm sticking with this black cherry. That's such a beautiful color for fall as you're learning in style school. Enjoy these colors, try something new, and share with us in the Lifestyle Facebook group what you're doing with your makeup this season.